We have water. Oh, you brought.
I brought tea and lemonade. I'm okay. I'm all right. Thank you, though. I have already had 2 cups of coffee and a large water, so my might just have to leave in the middle of this, but all right, sounds good. I'll let people get their food. Hey,
Best plan.
my 2-year-old was up 4 times last night, so I am like, I'm gonna see how good I am today on this.
Free and easy crowd.
Just, I'm like,
You have food. We're easy.
there we go. Perfect. Yeah. So with every time I'd put her back to bed, she'd go, "No, don't leave me." And then the last time she goes, "I just don't want to be alone, Mama." And I was like, "Well, all right."
Yeah, fine.
Fine.
That was a little manipulation.
Yes,
You know how to do that.
she's
Figure it
very good at it. She's a master manipulator at 2.
out. So Italy,
France.
France. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Europe.
Europe. Yes. Yeah, we were in
Fancy a
Nice.
good wine. That's all.
Yes,
I have.
it was $8 for a Cote d'Aron whole bottle. Like, it was fantastic.
Wow.
But I keep telling people I've never felt so poor in my whole life. You're just in the south of France where people just do that on like a weekend vacation, and I'm like,
You know what though? We went, not the same thing, but we went to Ireland
mm-hmm,
and we would hear people talk about they were vacationing
mm-hmm,
Spain and France and
Mhm.
Belgium. And I'm like, sounds exotic.
yeah,
And one of them goes, no, it's like a 2 hour
yes,
drive. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, well, that's just like driving to Omaha,
exactly.
you know,
It
but
is.
we take it for granted that we're all connected in one
Mhm.
big continent.
Oh yeah,
And they're just like, oh, I'm going to go to the weekend to Spain.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's exciting. Well,
Every-
not really. It's, you know,
It's
literally puddle jumping.
Yes, I always I hosted an exchange student, and then I was an exchange student
Oh, neat.
in Germany, and so every time that I tell them like I drive 4 hours to go visit my in-laws,
Uh-huh.
they're like, I would be in a different country.
Different
I'm like, I'm
Exactly.
still in the same state.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
I don't get to go very far. I don't get to go anywhere exotic. It's South County of St. Louis. That's
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is like, we're United States is so big.
it's so big.
And it's so different.
Mhm.
Texas is different from Kansas City and Missouri,
Mm-hmm.
you know, South Dakota and everything.
Yep.
So we have literally all these little countries,
Mhm.
but we're all just connected.
Yep.
And over there, you have all these little countries. They're all very different, but they're all separate.
Yes.
So
Yep. But it was crazy.
as soon as they get their food.
It's all good. I probably brought too much food, but you guys can have it here for.
This will have the staff, and then
Mhm.
there are some other agents. They had to check their mail. so they
Okay.
maybe-
Okay, cool. Just,
Thank you.
yeah, absolutely. This is my favorite thing to cater because it's so good.
Yeah. Have one in here in town, do we?
We used to, over there were the old location of, Nons, or that Italian restaurant, the old
No,
one.
no, yes, yes,
No, no.
yes. Mhm.
Long time ago. I
That's
thought,
right.
my God.
Mhm.
I'm not a big sandwich person, but I can really love their
I
sandwiches.
Love
Fried
good
and bread.
sense. Yeah, in the same way.
So I'm gonna say we're gonna go ahead and get started. Go ahead and finish dishing up your sandwiches and stuff. Thank you guys all for taking time to be here. Want to introduce you to Courtney Lofketter.
Yes.
Sauter Lofketter. I had to ask her which name she uses. And she is the marketing person over at Budget Blinds in Lee Summit. They're right on
Main
the
Street.
Main Street is up
Mhm.
street, like right by the depot.
Mhm.
So she's gonna talk a little bit about what she does and how it plays into real estate and automation and all the good things. So thank you for coming and bringing us lunch.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Carrie, again for letting me be a part of this. And I was telling her I probably brought too many sandwiches, but they'll be here, so you guys breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Again, I'm Courtney Stoddard Lofketter. I own Budget Blinds of Lee Summit, Cass County, and Overland Park. We are a franchise, but my family has owned this franchise since 2002. I'm a 3rd generation owner of this window treatment company. And so it's been a part of my life for 24, 23 years, but math is hard. And so, yeah, it's been a part of my life for 23 years now. And we started in my grandparents' basement. My sisters and I used to go knocking door to door as teenagers and trying to get people to buy blinds. And now we're doing this, and my sister is a design consultant for us. So we're still family oriented, and we love what we do. So a little bit about budget blinds. We come out as long as it's within an hour of one of our showrooms. We have one in downtown Lee Summit. We also have one in South Overland Park. There is no charge for us to come to your house or your client's house to do a measured design. And we price on the spot unless it's draperies or something crazy, but we'll price on the spot, and then a few weeks later we come and install it. The price that we give you includes all of that, as well as our 5-year no questions asked warranty. It's one of the best warranties in the business. Within 5 years, anything that happens, that blind is covered completely. This button. All right, so this is our team. This is my mom in the middle, myself, my sister. So again, still family oriented. And then we have installers, other design consultants, and showroom attendants. Like I said, we have downtown Lee Summit. That's Monday through Thursday, 10 to 5, Friday, 10 to 4. And then our Overland Park is 151st and Metcalf area. And that's Monday through Friday, 10 to 3. So if you guys have clients that want to see large scale, we have full room settings and everything in both of those showrooms. Again, both showroom locations. And then I'm trying to remember what all I did on these. All right, so today I wanted to come and talk to you about automation versus motorization, and what we have as budget blinds to offer you and your clients in that realm. So you'll hear about motorized blinds, motor blinds, powered blinds, all of that, but there are different levels of that. And with those different levels, there's different price points. So you're always going to find something that matches with you. I always tell people we're budget blinds, not because we're the cheapest, but because we have blinds for every budget. I will never beat off the shelf pricing. And I want people to know that I cannot beat off the shelf pre-made coming out blinds. But if you're doing custom to custom, I am always within the realm of almost everyone that's around.
So your design consultant would come on site?
Mm-hmm. Yes, our design consultant come out. They have their cars filled to the brim with samples, colors, all of that, photos to share. We'll measure and we'll show you exactly where everything's going to be, how it's going to sit. A lot of people always have the question of inside or outside mount, what's going to work. We have blinds that can fit within 1/2 of an inch. So those new Andersen windows that people put in that give you no depth, we can make it work most of the time. Back in June of 21, they passed a law that there are no cords allowed on window treatments. So all those blinds that you see that like pull, like those back there, they're not allowed anymore. Nobody is making them. If they are, it is against WCMA rules and federal regulations. So cordless is your starting price point. And then from there is automation. It is the best for kid and pet safety, and as well as just staying in regulations. If something happens, for instance, it has happened before, if somebody sells a home with corded blinds in it, something happens after, there could be repercussions. So just keep that in mind. So motorization is an amazing optional addition to any window treatment. Raise and lower your shade with the touch of a button. This is a wand motor. This is what is called a dumb motor. So it is just up, down, stop, and it's on the shade itself, but it is $100 add-on. So a very minimal add-on, could be even less depending on what kind of specials we have at that time, but that's our average is $100 add-on for the wand motorization. This is really great for over a kitchen sink, over a bathtub, something simple that you just need one shade and you don't need it to be connected to your phone, connected to your home automation system, all of that. You just know that you can't reach over and push it all the way up and pull it all the way down. So wand motors are a great starting point for most windows. Then motorized blinds and shades can be controlled with the remote, and each remote can control up to 99 shades per channel. So if you have a crazy house with tons and tons of windows and they're worried about how many motors, how many remotes they're going to have, I can put it all on one. That remote can be handheld or wall mounted. And so, you don't have to lose it, which is very important. Or it's out of the grasp of a toddler because mine knows where my remote is and I have to charge my batteries way more often than most people. Or the dog can't chew it up. Yes, also important.
Did you say that was warranted as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's 2 separate warranties on the blind and the motor, which is also nice. So let's say your motor goes out within that 5 years, that's one warranty. But then, also within those 5 years, your kid comes by and cuts the fabric. That's a different warranty. So it's still covered. Sorry, this is very loud. I don't know how to turn it down. So that's just showing that one remote can control multiple different rooms. And so that is motorization. And then we have automation. Automation is the addition of hands-free control for your blinds or shades. They would be controlled by an app that then can be connected to your smart speakers. So if you have an Alexa or a Google Home or Sonos speakers, anything like that, Apple HomeKit, any of those things can then be integrated into your window treatments, which then can be your lights, your thermostat, your fans, your fireplace, your security system. I know of somebody who has a Geo on their phone, and if somebody walks into their house and it's not them, then the blinds go up, the lights turn on, and Bad Boys starts playing on their speaker.
What is this obviously operated via Wi-Fi of some sort, right?
Yes.
What if that goes out? Is there a manual override for that?
If it is not, if the Wi-Fi is out, then you can control it with the remote. If they're hardwired shades, then you're stuck where they are. It is what it is. But most of what we do is after we do hard wiring. I can do low voltage wiring for new builds, but a lot of what we do is rechargeable battery operated. There is a solar power option, but I hate telling people that because most of these windows are triple pane and they are not getting the solar power that you need. But yes, short answer. They can be controlled by a remote still. So I have a lot of my customers who just have those things on the timer, and then if I come by to like fix something, they're like, I have no idea where the remote is because I just have it on a timer and I never mess with the remote. So, but as long as you know where the remote is, yes, it can be controlled that way. Works on Apple and Android devices, and like I said, it can be integrated into also your full home automation systems. So Crestron, Control4, we are a certified Lutron dealer. Lutron is the name for home automation. They are the ones that created the dimmer switch. And then they got into window treatments. It is the best, quietest motor you could purchase. Another one with the sound. Not my kid. Not really cute. But this is showing it can be shades, it can be draperies. We can do anything that we sell can be automated or motorized if you don't want to go to the full extent of automation.
Even the drapery?
Alexa,
Yes.
turn on morning. Okay.
So this is actually a model home that we have in Lee Summit. So like I said, you can have it connected to your Alexa device, have your scene set, be able to just say in the morning, you know, do this, do that, blah, 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 and it'll all go together.
You guys did set up on that?
I do. Me.
Talk about buying back your time.
Yeah.
Take the go.
Yeah,
day.
every single one. Yeah, but everyone is always like, it's, you know, it's such an add-on, it's such an add-on. But I always tell people, you don't crank your windows down in your car anymore. Everything's moving to motorization. Everything's moving to automation. So it's important that if you have a customer or a client that's looking towards it, just know that it does add quite a bit of value to your home to have everything already automatically synced together. So this is one showing the wands. They wanted them this short, by the way. They're like, we're not going to raise and lower them that much. And I was like, okay, but we can do it. We can do them short. They go up to 6 feet long, but these people wanted them like this. You get what you want.
Yeah.
That is the joys of customization. I will put it in there. You'll deal with that.
If the seller had them that high for someone tall like my husband,
Mm-hmm.
and then someone like you or I walked in and bought
Mhm.
the house, can you change those out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, you can get new wands. It's just a quick connect, like I said, and it comes in 12-inch increments. Yeah, I mean, I walk around with a step stool everywhere I go. I don't know. I'm 4'11". I'm well aware of where I can't reach. It's everything.
They did not build houses based on our height.
Not even a little bit. No, I live in an 1870s house, and you would think that those would be no. Those are just they're worse. Yes, everything's up high. I'm like, what were you doing? Yes, like what were you putting up here? This is a fully automated drapery and roller shades. I pulled the cords out for this photo. These are rechargeable. So the recharge is good for 500 ups and downs and 500 recharges. So on average, you're going about a year every time to charge them. And it's just like a cell phone charger, Type-C USB charger. And our shades will come with one when you order a set, and you could always add more.
Sorry, you said you did those drapes.
Yes. So this again shows motorization, woven woods. Those are growing in popularity right now, especially with designers that we work, interior designers that we work with, love to do those.
Do you also install exterior?
Yes. Yep. And I'm pretty sure I have a picture of that on here too. So again, over kitchen sinks, a really popular place to put motorized. This one isn't the wand motor, it's a regular motor. But you heard how quiet that is. See if it'll let me play it again. The sound is on.
Oh, wow. Sound is on.
Yeah.
Well, we heard how loud the music was.
Yes.
It came in really.
Yeah. So I will say I did a job in Harrisonville recently of automated shades, and there were 4, 8, 16 in a large atrium, all wood, and that one was loud, but it is just bouncing off of everything. But for the most part, they're very, very quiet. This just shows, I wanted to show other things that we can do. They don't have to be motorized. They don't have to be automated. They can be cordless. They can be continuous cord loop. Shutters, exterior. This is our newest option for sliding glass doors. Everyone knows those verticals and hates them. I hate them. If I could throw that book away and never show them again, it would be the first thing in my bonfire. This is called a smart drape. It is amazingly beautiful. It looks like a drapery, but each panel is individual, so you can walk right through it. They are machine washable. They can be automated, or they can be a wand push control. And they come in a lot of colors and a couple of different patterns, but they have a nice, elegant look to them without being full-blown draperies that you have to take to the dry cleaner and have to worry about the dogs around and all of that. It's, yes. Oh, well, they're each individuals. So they curve like this with a solid piece here and then the sheer here. And so when it closes, complete privacy. And then when it's open, you get a nice light filtered look.
And they don't break off.
Mm-mm. No, they do not break off. And they do. They will come off so that you can wash each one individually if you need to, and then hang them back up to dry. These are called banded shades, zebra shades, dual shades, depends on who you're asking. These are my absolute favorite. This is what I have throughout my whole house. What's great is it's solid sheer on both levels, so you can block off or you can have it look like this. And they go completely encased in the headrail. There are no flat surfaces to collect dust, dog hair, bugs.
So
Mhm.
what does that look like? So does it also go to like darkening?
Yes, yeah, it'll close off completely like this. And yeah, they're great. They are self-dusting, which is my absolute favorite thing. There's a pile at the top of the headrail, so when it rolls up all the way, it's just collecting that dust, and then you roll it back down, and it's nice and clean.
That dust go.
It just stays in that headrail. So about once a year, I'll take the vacuum and run up. Depends on how much, dog hair and dust you have. Yes. Yes. Oh, when I had my Great Pyrenees, it was every like 2 months. Now that he is not with us, it's once a year. But and then this was just a fun application. This is our drapery rod. This customer is in Overland Park. His wife collected these rugs from the Navajo Nation and wanted a cool way to display it. And so I just thought that was a fun, different thing to do. And then this is the side lights on either side of your door. Most people will do shutters. That's still a very popular thing to do, but I want to show that we do have different options. This is roller shades. You can do cellular shades. You can do wood blinds, faux wood blinds. Lots of different options for those little lights on the side of the doors where everyone likes to do the knock and peek. So if you want to keep your privacy for your clients. And that is all that I have for this part of the presentation. And then I was just going to open it up to any other questions you guys might have.
What are the lifespans on these, on the blinds? Like,
On the blinds?
motors and
Yeah.
stuff?
So average lifespan for a window treatment is about 10 years, 10 to 12. So if you hear anyone who's like, we have a lifetime warranty, for one, it's normally limited lifetime, and that's just when they get it, open the box. That's its lifetime. The other thing is that it's going to be a 10 to 12 year time span. It's not your lifetime, it's the lifetime of the blinds. But that's why we have a clear cut 5 year, no questions asked unless it's a really good story. Yes.
On the warranty, is it transferable?
It's not supposed to be. But we've been in business for 23 years. I have done it where I just look up the address and find it. And as long as it's within that time span, I'll try to take care of the customer to the best of my ability within that 5 year time span. And I honestly, we have customers that are 10, 12 years old that are like, hey, I bought this from these people and they're broken. And so we'll do some sort of fix for it. As long as it was purchased from us, we can repair window treatments. Yes. I brought gift cards for you guys to give to your clients. I didn't have time to fill them out yet because again, toddler. But I will fill them out when I'm handing them to you. They're $500. You can give them to your clients, no cost to you at all. Just to hand them out at closing and tell them to give us a call. As long as they're within my territory, which is Lee Summit, Cass County, and Overland Park South. I will be happy to take care of them, but I have discussed with all of the surrounding budget blinds and they are all on board with this gift card as well. So if you have people in the Northland, people in Prairie Village, Blue Springs, where they're going to be able to take care of those for you too. Yes.
You may have.
Mhm.
What's the turnaround time? Someone orders and you get it.
Right now is the busiest time. So we're at about 6 weeks right now from order to installation for most products. Shutters are 10 to 12 weeks. Specialty shutters, so like that arch that you saw, or if you have any other funky shape, you're at 12 to 14 weeks. So
So when someone wants to get some, they call in and then someone comes out and measure and give them pricing and all
Yep.
that, and then they place an order and that's the 6 weeks. What's
that's the start of the 6 weeks.
How long does it take to, hey, I'd like to have someone measure my blinds, I'm
We
interested,
could-
to when you get there?
We could be out, I think we're booked this week, but we could be out the next week. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys offer financing?
Yes, we do.
In-house or-
Through Affirm.
Okay.
I'm working on a couple of other finance companies right now, but it's not a huge ask for our clients. In case anybody ever asks, the average, what you should put in your mind is 1 to 3% of your home's value is what you should spend on redoing the entire home of custom window treatments.
Wow, I have finance. Not that I have fancy. Oh, wait, so 1% would be $4,000 or
Yeah.
$4,000. Okay,
Mhm.
okay, that's not bad, okay.
Yeah,
I
1 to
was thinking when you're coming on 500.
Mhm.
Yes,
Cause you had a really good month.
yes.
Mhm.
They're gonna charge you.
Well, I was thinking when you were giving out $500 gift cards, that
Yeah.
that tells you the price of the, I would assume it would be more than that,
No.
that's what I'm saying.
No, I give a lot for the realtors because you guys give me a lot, so I'd like to give a lot to you. But yes, I mean, I'm not going to say I don't have like $40,000, $50,000 jobs. I definitely do, and that $500 is a drop in a bucket. But an average ticket for us is about $4,000. Yep.
We slide back where you have the
Mhm.
outdoor window change.
Mm-hmm.
Several questions.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of structure would someone need for that? So that it,
Square.
well, like, secure, so for example, that looks like it's a complete roof and that. kind of
Yeah.
thing. If it's a freestanding structure, can you do a screen?
Absolutely.
Is that something that would need to be in place first, or would they want to get you involved? Saying, this is what we want to do, tell us what we need to build.
That depends. That depends. So there are different levels of exterior shades. Let me get my computer. I'm sorry. Okay, but anyway, so the different levels. So I'll just go for it. So this one is a cable guided system. So this just has cable guides leading down the side so that it's not flapping so much in the wind. One below that is just free hanging, and the one above that is called a zipper track system. The zipper track system is exactly what it sounds like. It's zipped on the sides so it can withstand up to 90-mile-an-hour wind gust. But they would come automated. So there's a wind sensor on it whenever you order the zipper track system, because if it has consistent gust of 30 miles an hour, it's 29.5, 29.2 something, because it's kilometers. But 30 miles an hour, if it has consistent gusts, it will raise itself up. So that is, but that can go, the zipper track system is something where if they're building like a full outdoor kitchen and they really want to like have everything integrated into their brickwork and blah, blah, blah. That's where I would want to come in beforehand so I can put those zipper tracks in while they're doing the brickwork or things like that. But for the most part, we just come out to people's houses if they have, you know, just a regular patio and they want to have something on one side or all sides, turn it into a Four Seasons room almost, because it is bug and rain resistant. So
So we're having this exact porch,
Mhm.
built right now,
Mhm.
but and they're screening it all in.
Mhm.
So you can put that either on the inside and or the
Mhm.
outside, however.
yeah, whatever is easiest for you. And so that's why this has a screen, and that's why they did just the cable guides instead of the full zipper track system, because they didn't need that full bug screen add-on. But this is just to help with that glare that was coming in straight away. Yeah, so you can get 99%, 97%, 95%, and 90% UV blockage.
What is that?
That one is 95.
So you can still see through it.
Yes.
Cutting out.
Yeah, it's cutting out 95% of your UV and glare. So that'll help with heat, the glare, all of that. These are motorized, so exterior motorization. Like I said, for most of our interior motorization, we're doing rechargeable, battery powered, blah, blah, blah. Exterior, they offer rechargeable, but with how harsh Missouri's weather is, it needs to be hardwired because those batteries would freeze. And so it's important that you have a junction box up near the top so that we can, because all it is just a 3-prong plug.
So you'd have the electrical and everything done ahead of time for
Mhm.
the specs.
Yeah.
And then you guys just do the installation.
Yes, and programming. And this is another thing that could be programmed to your smart home or your phone or any of those things. So if you know at 3 o'clock every day, that's when the sun's hitting dead on, it's just going to come down.
So that's for level 2 and level 3.
Mhm. Yes.
Sounds like me and Carrie getting some blinds.
Going in right now.
Me
We
too.
talked about that.
Yeah. And that is level 0. In case you're wondering. So these gift cards, like I said, I'll put the amount down. You can put the to and from. It is completely from you. And if you guys ever need more, you can get a hold of me and I would be happy to come and drop them off. I'm out this way, I feel like, every week now.
Do you have any kind of referral program for the agents?
Ooh, what do you mean?
Like if one of our clients sees you,
Mhm.
then you have any kind of a referral program back to the agent?
I've been told that's not legal.
You are correct. However,
Mhm.
there are
Yeah,
some
there's some
companies that
that
do
do.
that. I don't know what
Like,
their loophole is.
There's
but-
some like warranty companies sometimes
Yeah.
that do that.
Mm.
If you refer.
So you're not wrong.
Okay, I was like, I mean, if you tell me that I can do it, I will be happy. I do have a referral, a basic referral program where I believe it's $50 for every time somebody buys something from me and they mention your name. But like direct to realtors,
I think
legally, I don't think I'm. Yeah.
Doing this with.
The questions that not everybody says out loud.
Yes. No. I was like, for as long as I've been in business, I have been told that that's illegal. So I don't know.
To clarify it, it's not necessarily illegal, but we do have to inform our clients if we send them to you that we could be getting compensated for it. That's the part that we have to do if we do.
Got it.
Right.
Yeah,
Not
or it
us.
is, yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Cool.
Well, thank you
We're in the
much.
rules.
Thank you very, very
Sorry, it's not, I don't think this was a full 30-minute presentation, but I'm sure you guys have. Okay, cool. It's like, perfect.
You said you go within an hour and then leave your offices?
Yes. Within an hour before charging. I'll go outside of an hour, but there is a charge.
Fair enough.
Like yeah, we we go, where are you guys?
Adrian.
Yeah, I go to Adrian. I absolutely go to Adrian.
Drive fast to my house, cause I'm 8 miles out of town.
Uh-huh. It's- Yes, absolutely. I have plenty. So,
What office are you at it?
both. It depends on the day. Mondays I'm in Overland Park, and then the rest of the days I'm everywhere else. And we'll do, as long as you have one window, we will do it. Yes.
Do like one big window,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, cause I'm not doing private.
Yeah.
Then five doors, nothing.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing.
This was great, Courtney. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Anybody else have a question?
Is there a minimum that they have to spend to use that gift certificate?
No, but it has to, $500.
You do commercial as well.
I do, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll do light commercial. I don't really like to do apartment buildings,
Oh, no, I didn't.
but
Anyone have any questions about that?
No. That must be fun, too.
No, that was great, and I would have never considered that. I've always purchased it from a North myself, but usually like my entire world.
well, great.
Nothing that we can, I think of, right now, we do ourselves, yeah, it's really good fit.
Right.
Well, you really
And
can.
look really good.
Exactly. They're gonna spend
Yeah.
on that. Yeah. Put up $130 a day, it's gonna look top.
Yep.
So. Oh, this is great.
Perfect. Well, I'm glad. Thank you again for having me out, and hopefully, I don't know.
I'm gonna go tell
Okay.
Slip away, but I'd like to take one of those. if that's okay.
Yes.
And then I had a question, is it weird that people just do like one window in a
Mm-mm.
house or something?
Not at all. My minimum is one window.
Okay.
So as long as you have, yeah, go ahead. I'm just, mhm.
Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, I've got this one that's really high, like
Mhm.
a vaulted ceiling, but it's way up high, collects dust, something awful.
Here you're done? I
Yep.
can turn it off?
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know.
Dun, 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 dun.